Hello, beautiful souls. It is Elizabeth Bratcher, Psychic Medium, and I'm here to do your daily read for the 8th of September. So I'd like to say thank you very much for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so while you're here. Like my Facebook page, subscribe to the Instagram, whichever format that you're watching me on today. You are very welcomed, and I do hope that you enjoy today's daily read. I do find it's quite important for you guys to understand the purpose of the daily reads. These are not horoscope readings, okay? These are energy readings, guidance about what you need to reflect on most. They were going to help you shift your mindset, develop your self-awareness. Have a listen to the video on the 3rd of September. It does very clearly explain, okay? Alright, so guys, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards randomly from the deck, and all you need to do is allow your energy to take you to number 1, number 2, or number 3. Don't think about it too much. The energy will tell you which card you were meant to be with today. If you are drawn to more than one number, that is completely fine. If you are specifically watching a number because that's what you're drawn to do, that is completely fine as well, okay? So number 1, number 2, or number 3. Excellent. All right, let's pop number 2 and 3 down. Number 1, you've got the worry and doubt card, taking one step at a time. All right. And that's the thing that's there, guys. You know, regardless of where we are in life, you know, what we're doing, even when things are, you know, sitting eloquently and everything else like that, I think we can always have, if we choose to find something to worry and doubt about. And I certainly don't want to suggest that you're choosing to find things to worry and have doubt about, but I'm just saying that it's part of life. You know, I think things would have to be pretty damn perfect, and even then only last for a moment, to really have a life of no worry and no doubt. It makes us human. But it's what we do with that worry and doubt that is important, okay? So taking it one step at a time, trusting our intuition and calling on support. Okay, so number 1, all right, so as I've said, you've got the worry and the doubt card that's there. So what this card is talking about is when we have our worries and doubts, taking one step at a time, eating one piece at a time. I always liken the worry and doubt card to a big pie. You know, someone sits down in front of you and says, here you go, this is the solution to your problem, and you have to eat this huge ass family pie. And you're like, oh, wow, that's so overwhelming, you know. And so instead, if we cut it into 8s or whatever else, a piece for breakfast, piece for dinner, piece for lunch, piece for afternoon tea, you know, we've managed to take it. And what the difference is that instead of looking at this whole huge pie and letting it overwhelm us, we've broken it down into pieces that we can manage, and we've dealt with one piece at a time. We need to do the same thing with our worries, our concerns, our problems, okay? So just a little bit of food for thought in that. Now, they're asking you to trust on your intuition a little bit more, and I want to say that this card really resonates with me for number 1, because number 1, for whatever one reason, over the last couple of months that I've done the daily reads, has definitely been the most stubborn energy. And it's not stubborn as in arms crossed attitude by any yards of the stick. It's just, I think, probably has, at this point in stage, some of the higher, deeper, what's the right word? Everyone's got like the same level of growth, opportunity, and everything else like that. I just feel like number 1's had a little bit more work to do. Not for any other reason, okay? So trusting your intuition, trusting, okay, because it can bring us back to our worries and doubts all the time if we don't. And knowing that the support is there, knowing that you're not alone, okay, especially for those of you who very much delve into the intuitive sides. But even for those of you who don't, you know, the support talks about the fact that there is people around you that have got your back, and that you can rely on those people and stay connected to them. It's going to help you move through your journey, okay? It's going to help you release binds. Letting go, releasing binds. It's time to let go of what no longer serves, okay? And the way that we move with our worries and doubts is creating some binds. So just have a think about that. That is your food for thought for your shower this afternoon or this evening, okay? All right, number 2, let's have a look. Oh, you've got the Spirit card. Nice. So when I made this deck, guys, the Spirit card was given as a sign from Spirit. You know, much like we find the feather on the ground, all of those kind of beautiful things that are there. That is a sign from Spirit, knowing that you're not alone. And so with this card comes absolutely support as well, and guidance. So let's have a look. Okay. So Spirit is around you guys, okay, at the moment, and always, okay, but you may just be feeling it particularly more at the moment. There's a calling. It is time. You know it and you feel it. Knowing that your goals are not impossible, okay? And so Spirit's actually sending you a message today and asking you to pull yourself back into a place where you feel that your goals are not impossible, and that to keep going on your journey and to not give up, okay? And again, for some of you, you're going to be at this level. For some of you, you're going to be at that higher level that's there. So wherever you fall in the middle of all of that, just give a little bit of food for thought, you know? Perhaps it is just that, you know, that final slog home, or it's a brand new thing that you're starting to do. Whatever it is for you, know that your goals are not impossible, okay? And Spirit's really working with you right now to remember that, okay? And so when we do, there's going to be some healing that comes in. All right, be patient with healing, but allow it to come forth. All right. I feel like this healing's, be kind to yourself, I want to say. Be kind to yourself. Don't think that you're not capable of achieving everything that you desire, because you absolutely are. Number 3, you've got the heartache card, challenging matters of the heart. You know, and anything that we hold dear and near to us is going to be a challenge that's there. And look, the reason why I do, mention the broadness of that is because I am reading for a few of you, so we have to keep it in context. Okay, number 3. Oh, hello again. All right, so number 3, you've got the heartache card, you've got the intuition card also, and you've got the security card. So what I want to say to you, number 3. All right, I feel like there's actually, what I hear in the message here is there are some things that you're afraid to let go of, okay? So challenging matters of the heart. So what I want to say to you is trust again in your psychic senses and in your intuition. And I feel what the problem is, or one of the problems is here, problem being probably not the right word to use though, is I feel the question's there. Can I trust my intuition? Challenge yourself, test yourself on something smaller or something, that's quite insignificant as far as impact goes, and challenge yourself to see that you can trust your intuition. Are you going to be correct 100% of the time? No, you're not. Okay, but for overall, and especially on that big stuff, you've got to trust your gut. You've got to be able to listen to your gut. All right, and to know that you're secure. That's why they're bringing out this card. You are secure in those choices. Okay, you are secure in life and you're secure in yourself, but you get caught in that internal conflict. Okay, so I just want to see where that comes. Yeah, so once you sit with that, you get the sunset card that comes in, okay, and it wants to bring out the end of an era that's there. So you were able to move forward. This, as I said, fear of letting go. Keep it in context for yourself, but there's a little bit of food for thought for you today, number 3, okay? When we let go of what no longer serves, or for those things that we want to let go of but are a little bit fearful, gee whiz, there's a beautiful energy that wants to come in, and you're going to be really extremely grateful that you trusted yourself and did, okay? So number 3, that is the message that I have for you today. So just in quick reflection, 3, you had the heartache, 2, you had the spirit, number 1, you've got the worry and the doubt. All right, so guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I absolutely do appreciate it. I do try to reply to all the comments, so please feel free to leave one. Other than that, I will be here on Friday doing the live feed for you guys, and you will also find me releasing the workshops today. Very excited to do that this afternoon. All right, guys, so have a beautiful day, and as I said, if you can't be good at it, look after yourself, take shit from no one, hey? And yeah, be strong in your energy.